Yes. It's about that time. Yes, okay. So what's up, people? Hey, how's everybody doing this wonderful Scandal Thursday? Yes. Which will be happening this evening. You better look for it, goddammit. You better look for it. First of all, doesn't my hair and my earrings and my lipstick and my bandana, which matches my pants, look so cute, right? Okay. All right, that's I wanted to get it out. I hate the way the camera makes me look lopsided, y'all. I was so cute today. So yeah, I have to get those vain things out of the way first. What else do I want to say? My glasses have this glare. I want to say hey to all my many new subscribers. I'm actually at 4,550 subscribers at this point. And I think that's awesome. And I am so grateful and thankful to everyone for sharing my videos and liking my videos. Can y'all believe today? Little tidbit. Today, I'm going through my emails and somebody leaves a comment on my video saying, you just cursed out a potential subby, and just when I thought I liked you, you just cussed out a potential subby, but you too much for me. And I was like, when did I curse you out? Take my glasses off because that glare is annoying me. When did I curse you out? I don't know. I don't know when it happened. All I can say is, like, I didn't get mad. I just laughed because I was like, when did this happen? I'm scrolling. When did this? But people just be tripping. I don't know when I cursed this person out, but honestly, I could give a fuck about losing your one vote. That's kind of how I feel right there. Bitch, I got 303 electoral college votes. And you think I'm mad about your one, bitch? Nah, I'm just playing. It's the same thing when the video, like, and I know that person, whoever was watching me, disliked my video. So it's like whenever, somebody dislikes the video and it's like 6 dislikes to 200 and something likes. And it's like, ooh. Like, I don't mean to sound big-headed or nothing like that, but obviously motherfuckers like what I be having to say on this bitch. So the minority of you motherfuckers that feel the need to dislike and comment, guess what? I can give 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fucks. And that's what I had to say about that. But I just thought it was funny, so I wanted to share the story. On to my list. I'm gonna talk about some serious shit first, and then we're gonna get to the funny shit so I can get it out the way. First thing. This is not, and I want to be clear about this, not all, but some, and the ones that I have been noticing, Republicans, stop being such bitches. You lost. Oh my God. Like, people are killing themselves. People are running over their husbands. People are trying to secede from the United States of America because Obama was reelected. Like, Romney is saying that the only reason he won is because he said that he was gonna give gifts. Big gifts to the Latino and black people. I don't know about you Latino and black people because I'm one of these black people. Somebody asked me, was I mixed? No, I am not mixed. My parents are black. I'm just from New Orleans in Creole, so that's what it looks like. And I know everybody wants to be like, bitch, you ain't Creole. I really am. I really am. Montana. Look up my family. Anyways, so, yeah. What's up with that, Republicans? Democrats, when Bush got reelected, I don't remember us. Like, we clowned, we complained, we said what we had to say in the media. Comedy Central was tearing George Bush's ass up after he got reelected. And I'm more than sure that this was a cheated ass vote with Florida and all that plum fuckery with his brother and all of that shit. So, like, I'm just saying we had every right to be pissed off then. And I don't remember any Democrats jumping off the fucking buildings wanting to secede from the United States of America. The only other time in U.S. history that I can remember this even coming up was, guess what? When we wanted to abolish slavery. That is the only other time that these so-called Republicans who feel, these are the same Republicans in my head that always, don't you do this is America. This is America. Like, those are the ones that I picture that feel so distraught and so upset about their motherfucking life because this black man got reelected. I don't know what the fucking deal is. I want y'all to chill out. I really do. Romney said, the things that Romney said, and our Governor Bobby Jindal, who is running for presidency in 2016, you better fucking believe it. This is not, don't get me wrong, he came out and he totally blasted Romney and said that that's not the direction we need to be going. We need to stop being a stupid party. We need to stop insulting the voters by making it seem like their votes had to be, you know, they had to bribe them for their votes. I, as a black person, didn't get shit from President Obama, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't remember any promises. The only thing, I'm gonna tell y'all the reasons why I voted for the president, besides the fact that he black. Okay. First of all, he's been consistent in his views on things. During his presidency, he got rid of the don't ask, don't tell, which was a big issue for me. Also, I feel like under his presidency, we are closer to the legalization of marijuana. Oh, i.e. Seattle and Colorado. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, a lot, not even just that. I agree with his policies. I'm a liberal person. I believe pro-choice. Even though my personal belief, like what I would do, is different. I don't believe that should dictate the country. I feel like the Republican Party does not cast their net out wide enough. They, you know, had somebody up there that actually believes that the people that voted for President Obama want handouts. How is that possible that because, what the fuck is wrong with this lady face? I don't know. What the hell? Is this Real Housewives of Miami? And this bitch face is looking like Freddy motherfucking Krueger?
But we not watching the side.
Oh my God, what's wrong with, why is her face like this? Why? Somebody get her off the camera. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what the fuck that was. Oh my God. Y'all get her off the camera. Oh my God. I don't know, but she looked like she got fucked up in that fight. Lord, if y'all watch Real Housewives of Miami, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't watch the shit, but it's on until Scandal come on. So whatever. But anyway, that was American Horror Story on some shit, for real. Anyway, but back to the Republicans. I don't agree with a lot of Democrats, okay? I don't believe, I didn't agree when I felt like the president was going a little bit too soft in his first 4 years. But I think after that first 4 years, he's kind of toughened up, and now he's ready to, like, really go at it with these motherfuckers. So I'm all here for him. I also don't believe in the Bush tax cuts for the wealthy. I don't believe in that shit, because not every millionaire creates jobs. Stop acting like just because you make over $200,000 a year that you create fucking jobs. No, you don't. You don't. Stop fronting. Right, you work for a millionaire and the millionaires. Stop acting like you not getting a cut, meaning you having to pay what you would otherwise have to pay as taxes is going to break your pockets to the point that you're going to have to fire people. Papa John's. I just found out today. I didn't even know. I love Papa John's, but they just pissed me off. So you mean to tell me you won't have to fire people and charge more for your already expensive ass pizza just because the president is still the president and he's gonna ask for the Bush tax cuts to be taken out because he doesn't want tax cuts for the wealthy anymore? And healthcare. Oh yeah, because of the healthcare. Because Obama's healthcare is supposed to make it more expensive for jobs to get insurance. I don't know how that adds up, but when
to cover the employees.
Yeah, to cover the employees. But T.H. Holmes or whatever his name, T.J. Holmes, that boy had said that you would only have to raise the price of the already expensive ass Papa John's by 3 cents.
3.5.
Huh?
3.5 cents.
3.5 cents. 3.5 cents, almost 4 cents. So I would be totally fine with that. I'm not okay with you feeling like just because now you have to pay for insurance or some shit, because I think that's what it means. I think a part of the thing is now making them have to pay insurance for their employees, I think. And to me, I feel like, isn't that better for the employee? But y'all don't try to act like it's really breaking y'all pockets, which I think is bullshit. And Papa John's, you can fuck around and do that shit if you want to, but Domino's has totally revamped their product, and they're probably gonna or have been making more money than you in the past couple of months because their pizza is cheaper and they've been coming out with a better product, and they're probably more easily accessible than Papa John's. I know in a lot of areas there are more Domino's and Pizza Huts than Papa John's. So if you think that somehow you hurting somebody else by doing that, you're really only hurting yourself, in my opinion. But that's just one thing. Another thing, when Jindal came out and said he did not agree with what Romney said, I felt like, first of all, Bobby Jindal, I'm happy that you're saying it, because a lot of ignorant ass people in Louisiana need to know that their antiquated ideas of how this country should be ran are over. Nobody I mean, and I'm not saying completely like every, thing that they think, but I'm just saying in certain aspects as far as gay marriage, as far as marijuana, as far as the racial thing, those ideas are antiquated. Nobody like really is pushing those same ideals anymore. Like I honestly feel like this country, was built on, having freedoms, and what they wanted to do was basically encroach on those freedoms with women's rights. I got into it with so to me what looked like a Latino lady on election day going back and forth with her because she had the audacity to fucking vote for Romney because Romney was for abortion, wasn't for abortion. And I was like, first of all, if you had been paying attention to the primaries, you would know that at the beginning of this whole entire election, Romney was very much cool with abortion. It was when he got into the primaries and people were telling him he was not Republican enough, he decided to go all the way right and adopt all of their crazy ass, far-fetched, electric fence for the Mexican ideals, okay? So it pisses me off when people want to name that one thing. And she tried to say other things, but it all kept going back to her religious beliefs in abortion. And I feel like, first of all, scientifically, we've proven that conception does not equal baby. Just because you fucked and now you're probably pregnant does not mean that there's a baby in there. It's called an embryo. It's called an embryo. Stop that shit, son. Stop it. If that's the case, you should feel really, really, really shitty about yourself when you eat eggs. I'm just saying. I mean, it's not the same thing. I'm a little fucked up right now. But still, I don't know why I thought about it the same way. I'm just saying,
But nah, masturbation would be the same way though.
Masturbation would be the same way if you feel like spilling a seed. If you're okay with sucking your dude off and not having sex with him, sometimes if you do that, then, you should really stop tripping about the whole, I just don't, I don't have time for that. I feel like everybody should have what they believe, and that's cool, and you should fight for your beliefs, but you also should not force your beliefs on other people. You have the right to feel that way, and you have the right to not get an abortion. But other women who want to have an abortion should have that right because they don't have the same beliefs as you. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? So it just really annoys me when people pick one thing and then that one thing is not even something that Romney really, really felt strongly about. Like, give me a fucking break. He was just saying that shit because that's what Republicans say. Republicans are pro-life, not pro-choice by ideals and stereotypically. But anyway, I just wanted to say, Republicans, hey, you lost. Stop being pussy. Grow the fuck up. Get some balls. I'm for real. Like, I don't mean all white people, you know what I mean? Because I know there are a lot of white people down here in New Orleans that have never been rich. So they, they also know what it's like to struggle on some shit and, not be surprised at the fiscal cliff. Like, everybody, I feel like, it seems like certain white people, certain white Republicans, now that this shit called poorness, this shit called hard life is catching up with them, and now all of a sudden, oh my God, what's happening? We're in poverty. Like, bitch, it's been like that for black people and certain Latino people, certain black people for the most part, and certain Latino people for the most part. We've been struggling. We've been finding ways to deal with the fact that our government doesn't represent us. It's just now that these so-called Republicans, these so-called white Republicans are becoming the minority, and now they know how it feels, and now they want to, kill people and kill themselves and get tattoos on their faces and all kind of crazy shit. And I'm just like, get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it. I've been talking about this for too long.
And the numbers haven't changed, it's just the way,
the
momentum of, people's beliefs.
It really is that this is not the fucking 1950s anymore. Get over it. Bitches are having abortions if they want to. Bitches are not taking birth control and not getting pregnant whenever a man wants them to. Black people are out here walking and living in your same neighborhoods and being a fucking president and voting voter suppression laws. Get the fuck out of here.
And being the president and voting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
gay people are getting fucking married. People, get the fuck over it. People in Colorado and Washington are smoking weed. Get your life. Shit is changing. And if you're not ready for that change, I guess you should just shut the fuck up and wait for your turn to come back around, huh? Because that's what we've been doing. I'm just saying. We been out this bitch losing.
Ben.
You don't see us in it. Like, we would have just been like, oh,
Saints.
shit, we lost. Here we go. For real. We been losing.
Like the Saints.
Like the Aints. Like when it was the Aints.
Right.
All right, anyway. So, oh yeah, this brings me to the Sandy. Y'all know that I, for one, can personally totally feel where people be coming from with the, you know, the Sandy thing, with the hurricane thing. I'm sorry, y'all. It looks like Scandal is a recording. Oh, it is. I'm about to say, what the fuck? This bitch face is scary. But I don't know why my little red button ain't on. What the hell is popping? Oh, that's because it's okay. All right, I understand. That's cool. Yeah, let's pause it. All right, so I'm sorry. It's gonna be a long ass video. Okay, an energy worker, somebody working for the electrician company in Staten Island, in New York, somewhere like that, came out of a restaurant after a long day of work, and a nicely dressed man stepped out of a BMW and beat him near death. Bust his eyes up, fucked his face up. He could hardly talk. He couldn't even open his eyes during the interview. And they beat him because their power wasn't on. Let me explain something to you people. And I'm about to go ham, and if people mad about it, I really don't give a fuck. There was something called Isaac in August. And Southeast Louisiana, probably around Braithwaite, had a fucking tidal wave come through their neighborhood as well. They not only still don't have fucking electricity, but they can't even live in their fucking area. Their area in Braithwaite is really not habitable, you know what I mean, habitable, whatever, habitable, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. I know how to spell a shit. A lot of them can't even live in their homes or in that area for that very, very reason. So it really annoys the fuck out of me when Sandy people have been without energy for a couple of weeks, close to a month, and they are beating the shit out of the energy workers. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Seriously, how about you go get a fucking hotel, Mr. BMW? Like, are you, like, I don't know if people understand. I know there are people from up there that may be watching me, and I want y'all to understand, because we go through hurricanes all the time out here. When you have something as horrific as a tidal wave destroying your neighborhood, it's really not so easy as putting up a new transformer and flipping the lights back on. It's not because the people aren't working, because I'm telling y'all, every time I see there are energy people out there, people from here are leaving there, like Intergy, our energy company, had people from all over the different states, all over the South, going to New York, going to Staten Island to help out the energy crews there, you know, because they came down here for Katrina. And, you know, we like to show love back. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. A lot of the energy companies, but I'm just saying, months passed before a lot of places in New Orleans had energy in certain parts of Louisiana that you could even go to. Like when people were sitting up there, oh my God, it's been 2 weeks and we still don't have energy. We still don't have lights. This is ridiculous. Bitch, it was like 2 weeks when I was able to actually go back to New Orleans to see my fucking house. It was maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, I said it wasn't even.
It wasn't 2 weeks for everybody else, but my sister was working for CNN, so we was able to go. Right. You know what I mean? We was able to go before everybody else.
And that was real, like,
right.
Got footage.
For real.
Like, not just
on boats and shit. So I feel people, I so feel y'all struggle out there. But y'all gotta understand, the fucking people are out there working. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of shit to recover from. You can't expect things to be back to normal in a month or two. It's not gonna fucking happen. And beating the fuck out the energy dude, damn sure ain't gonna get your lights put back on any quicker. If I was one of the people at the energy company, I would have found out who the fuck dude was, and he'd been the last motherfucker in the entire fucking state to get their electricity put back on. He would be the last one. Because that's how they do shit out here. You better not be mean to the motherfuckers out here. Because you'll be the last one to get your lights cut back on. I just don't even understand the mindset. And I think that's the difference between Northerners. No disrespect to some of y'all, because I know some of y'all aren't like this. I know a lot of y'all aren't like this. But the stereotype of Southern people and Northern people, like, it seemed like y'all can't deal as good as we can deal. Like, we was really out this bitch like, I guess we'll go back whenever we can go back. And then after that, then we decided what we was going to do, whether we was going to rebuild or leave the city or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, people in Staten Island and Jersey knew that it's a possibility that could have happened. Just like out here in New Orleans, we knew it was a possibility that the shit could happen to us. Everywhere you live, there's natural disasters. Stop acting like it's the end of the fucking world because you don't have lights on yet. Get out the fucking house. Get out the house. I know it's not that easy with people with money and all of that type of shit. Y'all ain't got no relatives. Like, when I think about how New Orleans is like an hour to, 45 minutes to an hour away from any other city that could have had electricity at the time, and how the people in Staten Island and in New York be like a block away from motherfuckers with electricity, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I know verbatim because I haven't been out there in a long time, but I'm just saying as close as the boroughs are together, you would hope that, there's somewhere people can go, go to Manhattan or whatever. And I know everybody don't want to go to Manhattan, but I know they got lights in Brooklyn because Keisha stay in Brooklyn. And when I saw Keisha and Wayne walking down the street, they had street lights. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all, chill the fuck out. Beating the fuck out of people, acting like them people not doing their jobs, the workers. If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at your fucking state representatives be mad at the managers, but don't be mad at the people enough to be beating the hell out the man after a hard day at work. He may not have got your lights back on, but what about the other families that probably got their fucking lights back on? Like, it takes time. It takes fucking time. I don't know where the fuck these people come from thinking that you have a catastrophic fucking hurricane and the shit gonna be cool in a month. It's not. It's not, and don't expect it to be. I mean, that shit pissed me off. You beat the hell out of this man after he got off from work because he went to a restaurant and got something to eat. He was at a steakhouse. He walked out of a steakhouse and you feel like, because you ain't got no lights, this nigga not supposed to be eating at a steakhouse. Really? Is that how you feel, Mr. BMW? Kiss my entire ass.
This nigga just walk out of Ruth Chris? Oh, no.
All right, on to bigger and funnier things. Nicki Minaj versus Mariah Carey and Barbara Walters. I was watching Wendy Williams, and Wendy Williams has kept her stance on feeling like Mariah Carey is the queen, and nobody should be telling her shit. Nicki don't deserve to be there in the first place. Nicki is being disrespectful. Barbara Walters is the shit. And you're not supposed to be talking bad about Barbara Walters. I'm not here for that, y'all. Y'all know I am no longer a fan of Nicki Minaj's music because I don't feel like I am her target audience. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't feel like she targets me. That's cool. That's cool. But what I don't like is the fact that we're still talking about this bullshit. What happened was, if y'all were watching Nicki Minaj's little show that she had on E!, she was saying how it was fucked up that Barbara Walters wants to get on The View and talk about what happened between her and Mariah Carey because she's friends with Mariah Carey and never called Nicki Minaj's camp to get, the story from her. Wendy feels like Nicki should have called Barbara. I feel like Barbara is still a fucking journalist and you're still talking and writing about these people. So you should have called to find out what the fuck happened from both sources. That's how I feel. I was pissed off at this. I didn't like this. I do feel like in some kind of way they feel like because Nicki Minaj is a rapper and she's not a real vocalist, a real singer, and because she really doesn't and shouldn't be on American Idol to me. She really shouldn't be there, but she's there now. So get the fuck over it, Mariah Carey. You're not the only pussy sitting at the table. Please stop it. Please stop. I can just imagine her throwing shade at that girl all day so that girl had to get real fucking ghetto on her. And I'm still feeling like, Mariah Carey is the one that really should be sitting at that table, but I also feel like, fuck, they hired her, bitch. Get the fuck over it. And I also feel like, fuck Barbara Walters. Fuck Barbara Walters. Like, I don't understand. Like, and I don't really mean like fuck Barbara Walters because if I ever was in my life, I'm going to Barbara. Okay, Barbara is the bitch that you go to. Okay, if I'm not going to Oprah first, Oprah is my first, choice. If I'm not going to have a sit down with Oprah, then I'm going to Barbara next. Okay, so I totally get it, but I still don't like their approach towards her about it. I just didn't like that at all, and I wasn't feeling like just because Barbara is who she is, that she shouldn't get shaded. Fuck that. The old wrinkle bitch gonna get shaded any fucking way. Shade. Okay. So, I may not be pro Nicki Minaj, but I'm damn sure not pro Barbara Walters and Mariah Carey on this fuck shit. On to some basketball wives drama. Jackie and Laura. Okay. The last episode, we saw that Laura had a sit-down talk with Jackie's daughter, the light-skinned one. And they talked about Jackie referring to the older daughter as the fat dark one, and it was a fucked up childhood where the light skinned young one was forced to watch the dark fat one on a treadmill until she got off and constantly downing the little girl, and you're not light skinned and pretty or whatever, just making a total mockery of her family by fucking over her daughters. Then she doesn't want to take responsibility for it, because when they talked to her, when they had that therapy session, them fucking girls was like, okay, you want to talk about the shit? Let's fucking talk about the shit. That's what they did. I hate the way everybody tried to act like they didn't want to talk about it. Jackie shut that shit down when she realized she wasn't getting the response that she wanted, like she always does. Even with the girls, she likes to do these big old, lavish things that she likes to do for people. And if she doesn't get the response that she wants, all of a sudden it's fuck you. Cut that out. Like, I'm not gonna deal with all this negativity. Bitch, this is what therapy is. Therapy is talking about the bad shit and getting over it and understanding it so that we can get to the good shit. It's not gonna be positive the first fucking day. The fat daughter, and I'm calling her the fat daughter because I don't know her name, and that's what Jackie called her daughter. The fat dog daughter said that she would never forgive her mama for how she treated her. Now, I know that everybody likes to say that, if it was my kids, I would have fucked Laura up, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, if they were fucking kids, but they not kids, they grown. To me, I feel like Chanel, whatever her name is, they say she's 19. To me, that's grown enough to know whether you want to be on reality TV or not. They bring themselves into the situation. Laura didn't call her, she called Laura. And even though Laura is fucked up for this, I don't want nobody to get that misunderstood. Laura is just, but that's why Jackie and Laura have been friends for 10 years, because birds of a feather flock together. Two fucked up ass bitches are gonna be friends. Laura is fucked up, and so is fucking Jackie. Because, bitch, why are you putting this much energy into shading and making a fool out of this bitch when she does it for herself? We don't like Jackie any fucking way. Now, them other girls at that skate party, that's what made me mad. Because I feel like, first of all, Bambi with your gums, why the fuck are you going around trying to buck up people? You ready to talk to somebody who was supposed to be your fucking enemy on the show to get them to agree with you that Laura is picking on fucking Jackie. There's no such thing. There is no such thing as picking on a grown-ass woman that be ready to jump up and fight somebody until they get into her fucking face. I'm so annoyed with everybody acting like what Laura is doing is so fucked up because she's picking on Jackie. This ain't no goddamn Tammy situation, okay? Ain't nobody getting their purse stole. Ain't nobody getting mopped up on the floor and shit. Ain't nobody getting beat up. Ain't nobody getting, bullied by a group. There's a difference, okay? When them bitches sat by and watched Tammy fuck over that girl, that was a different thing. But Jackie has repeatedly manipulated and fucked over each one of these girls in a different way, except for the new bitches. She tried to pull that shit with Brooke, but Brooke vein popped out and her titties chest up, and then it was all over. We could tell by their little sit down and Jackie whooped that ass like I had told y'all. But I'm just not here for that, feeling sorry for Jackie and right is right, wrong is wrong. Man, fuck that. This is a fake-ass reality TV show with none of these bitches that I like except for Drea, okay? And I only like her because I feel like out of all of them, she keeps it the most real. I don't understand why Laura doesn't like Drea, but she stays hugging her and talking to her. I've been saying that Laura is a fake-ass bitch, but I think Jackie is a fake-ass horrible bitch too, because the way she raised her kids, to me, I feel like you get no sympathy, bitch. And everybody wants to give her sympathy and feel like I'm wrong and feel like she's crazy and she deserves some type of sympathy. But when you look at when you look at how her children talked about her on national television, get out of my face. When you look at how her children felt about Jackie, I don't understand how the people that came out of her could feel like she a fake ass bitch and she don't deserve sympathy, but other people that are watching this shit can feel like she deserves sympathy. If I was one of the girls, I'd have been sitting up there watching Laura do whatever she was doing and not giving a fuck. Because I would have been like, well, fuck, Laura fake too, and so is Jackie. Let them fake each other out. Let them fuck over each other. Mind your business, Brooke. Mind your business, Bambi. Like, Brooke, you just got in a fight with this bitch, and just because you beat her ass and y'all made up, now all of a sudden you wants to be talking about right is right. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm not here for that shit. I'm not here for it. Because every time some shit happens, every time it's about somebody else, that was Malaysia's party. And everybody turned it around to be about who? Say it with me. Say it with me. Jackie. And do y'all think that was on Jackie? Do you think that was on their own accord? No. Jackie has been talking and getting into Bambi's ear from the very beginning. And that's why Bambi went around that whole party trying to convince everybody that it was Jump on Laura Day and defend Jackie Day. Jackie don't need nobody to fucking defend her. I agree with Laura about that. Them hoes needed to have several seats, go skate, go do some shit. Go worry about your own fucking children. Y'all sitting up here worrying about what the fuck going on between Jackie and Laura fake asses. I could give a flying fig tree. I'm serious. But I'm just saying, I just wasn't here for everybody feeling like, you know, Laura is so wrong, but Jackie not. Like, y'all forgetting the fact, move. You keep moving my fucking laptop. Answer the phone and ask me mama what she want. Everybody keep forgetting the fact that, hello? I'm sorry, y'all. Like, all these distractions. Anyway, back to Jackie and Laura and them. I just kind of feel like, it's just funny to me. Y'all, it's entertainment. Like, I have to tell y'all the truth. I kind of like watching the shit play itself out. I felt like I would be bored if Laura wasn't being so vindictive. I don't really think this is real. I wouldn't do that in my real life. I wouldn't try that hard to hurt somebody in my real life. If a bitch had done all of that, first of all, if a bitch was doing all of that shit for me from Jump Street, I still wouldn't be hanging with her and calling her my friend. That's another thing. This is some fake shit, y'all. Stop putting so much emotion into, you know, basketball wives. These hoes aren't real. These hoes are not keeping it real. On to the next subject, because I'm about to get off here. Elmo. Okay, y'all know Kevin Clash, whatever. Earlier, you know, last week or whatever, like, you know, it came out that he had a sexual relationship with a guy who was now 23, who was 16 at the time. And the dude was screaming, you know, pedophilia and all of that shit. And it came out that, you know, he was like, that was a, you know, a relationship that we both wanted to have. And it was some shit about him emailing a dude or something like that. It was a whole bunch of bullshit. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry, dude. You're just a scorned lover. I feel sorry that you tarnished the brand of Elmo if you think you have. I don't think you have. To me, I still love Elmo. And if we didn't know that Kevin Clash was gay, surprise, surprise, surprise. Do I care? No. Do I really expect a black man who has a fucking sock puppet on his hand and talks like this damn near every fucking day for years and years? Do I really expect him to go home to vagina? No, I don't. That's just my realness. I don't know. But, yeah, everybody's made such a big deal about that. And I'm just so mad that whoever that was even came out and that had to be put out there. Because, am I the only black person that was like, oh, shit, Elmo black. Oh, that's what's up. Like, am I the only one that felt like that? Because I loved Elmo, right? So when you find out the puppeteer behind Elmo is black, you're like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? And then y'all come try to fuck it up. I don't care if he's gay. He's still Elmo. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not okay with that. And I feel like that little dude was just probably mad because after their relationship, they broke up and dude wasn't trying to give him no money. That's what it probably looked like to me. And that's how I feel about that. I hope he don't lose his job and all of that shit. Sesame Street, don't be replacing Elmo. I'm not here for that.
Romney was trying to take him out. Huh?
I'm saying. I'm not here for that. But anyway, that's everything I wanted to talk about. You guys will get your scandal review tonight. I hope this video was entertaining. And, oh yeah, my final word, places that are more fucked up than your hood. Let's see, Iran, Pakistan, just China, a whole bunch of places. But I just want people to be, stop tripping and be grateful that you are born in America if you are from here. You know what I mean? Don't be tripping out and shit about all of the things that happen. I'm very grateful I'm from America. As a black person, I'm glad I was born here and not anywhere else. Even though we have a you know, tumultuous, fucked up history, I still feel like I can go around big cities and not get killed because I'm black. I don't know if I feel the same way about Germany. I've never been there. Russia, never been there. But from Australia, never been there. But from what I hear, you don't see us too much.
I'm sure there's still Nazi relatives in some of those.
Yeah, I'm more than sure of it. I'm more than sure of it. So yeah, everybody like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the scandal review. I love you.